What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. As the New York Giants today, just a couple hours ago, released their first unofficial depth chart. I'll be live with Mr. Bad Dog in about 20 minutes, so be sure to tune in for that. But what I wanted to talk about quickly in this video was the unofficial depth chart. Now, we didn't have a lot of question marks. I think we knew for the most part the offensive starters. Now, in the defense, we had a couple of question marks, and they will be answered in this video. We'll go over both the offense and the defense. Really looking forward to going over that with you guys. We'll start with the offense. The offense, we know the starting quarterback, of course, will be Eli Manning for his 16th straight season with the New York Giants out of Ole Miss, as he looks to have a rebound season. Hopefully he could have a bang going out with his career with the New York Giants. We'll have to wait and see. Now, not listed in this depth chart is the fullback, Elijah Penny, who, of course, will come in certain sets to lead block for the starting running back, Saquon Barkley, coming off a Rookie of the Year campaign in which he looked fantastic. My favorite player on this team out of Penn State, who finally got his captain badge yesterday. Next to him, at the wide receiver position, the WR1 will be Sterling Shepard. Shepard out of Oklahoma has played second fiddle to Odell Beckham, the former second-round pick. Has been rather disappointing throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs. Has yet to eclipse 900 yards. Dropped some passes, but he's going to get an opportunity to really break out this year in the wide receiver one role. We'll see if he does just that. On the other side will be Cody Latimer, who was a high pick, a second-round pick by the Broncos about 4 or 5 years ago. Never really got an opportunity there. Didn't get much of an opportunity last year with the Giants. If you remember that last game against the Cowboys, he played really well. Hopefully he can build off of that on Sunday as he takes on the same team. In the slot will be Benny Fowler. Benny Fowler has looked great the entire offseason. You go back to mandatory minicamps, he has looked very good, which is why he's getting this opportunity in the absence of Golden Tate. Week 5, of course, Tate, the team's leading highest paid receiver, either him or Shepard. Second highest paid. Shepard did get that bigger contract, but nonetheless, Tate is making $9 million a year. He will certainly be the starting slot corner when he gets back, but until then, Fowler will be manning that position. At the tight end, we will have Evan Ingram, also out of Ole Miss. We knew this. And the offensive line, Remmers, right, Zeitler, Jalapeno, Hernandez, and Solder. So those are your 5 starting offensive linemen. The defense is where I had a couple of questions, and we're about to answer them, guys. On the defensive side of the football, the 3 guys up front, we know what we're dealing with. I think they got 3 good run stuffers there in a B.J. Hill, coming off a very good rookie campaign. He'll be on one of the ends. In the center, we'll have Dalvin Tomlinson getting some opportunity, a former second-round pick. And then on the other side, we're going to have the rookie Dexter Lawrence out of Clemson, a guy I'm really looking forward to. I think could really break out in his rookie campaign playing on the end spot. So even though they are young, they don't have a lot of experience, a lot of talent there up front, and I could see them really maybe giving Dallas some fits there in that first game. I think that's a good trio in terms of run stuffing. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. The edge rusher was the biggest question mark. Of course, Lorenzo Carter out of Georgia will have an expanded role this year. He'll be starting there at the outside linebacker position. Had a very good rookie campaign, the 3rd-round pick. I think he had 4 or 5 sacks in limited duty this year. I expect him to get close to double-digit sacks and should really take off this year. A absolute speed demon on the outside. Now, he was a given. The other outside linebacker was a question mark. Was it going to be O'Shane Ximines? Was it going to be Marcus Golden? Ended up being Marcus Golden. They're going with the guy with more experience. At least as of today, this could change, like I said, but Marcus Golden will line up as a starter on Sunday. Golden, of course, had a 12.5 sack season just 2 or 3 years ago before suffering an injury. Very familiar with the James Bettcher defense and still relatively young. That'll bring us now to the inside linebackers. Alec Ogletree, a given, the team's captain, the former Ram, will be getting the start, coming off a subpar season, looking to build off of it the second year in the Bettcher system. Hopefully he's used to it. Next to him will be Tay Davis. Going in, we probably thought Goodson would be the guy. They ended up trading Goodson. Davis does fit better in this system. He's a very good coverage linebacker, something the Giants have lacked for quite some time. So that is why he is getting his opportunity. Now, we're going to go to the cornerback spot. Jack Rabbit, the veteran, of course, will be starting at one of the spots. Next to him will be Deandre Baker, this year's first-round pick, 30th overall out of Georgia. Very physical corner. A lot of guys really looking forward to seeing what he could do on the football field this year. At the safety, of course, Antoine Bethea, the veteran that we acquired in free agency, along with Jabril Peppers, who we brought in via the trade from Odell Beckham. Could easily be the best player in this year's defense. A lot of talent there. A former first-round pick, still only 23 years old. And the slot corner was another one up for debate, at least going into training camp. Grant Haley. who was very strong for the Giants last year in that position, will in fact remain the starter. He beat out Julian Love of Notre Dame, the 4th-round selection. Love could be a jack of all trades, guys. He could place in some packages in the safety, the corner spot, especially if there's an injury. So look out for that. But that is the starting lineup. We'll go over it one quick time. B.J. Hill, Dalvin Tomlinson, Dexter Lawrence up the middle. On the outside, you will have Marcus Golden and Lorenzo Carter. In the middle, Tay Davis, Alec Ogletree. And in your secondary, you will have Jabril Peppers, Antoine Bethea, Grant Haley will be in the slot, Deandre Baker, and Jackrabbit Janoris Jenkins. So that is your starting offense and defense. We're getting set for week number 1 against the Dallas Cowboys. As always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.